Do you remember when Grindhouse came out, the double feature? You saw that fake preview for Machete and you're like thinking, that'd be cool if it was a movie, but what if it became a sequel? Here we are today at Brendan Theaters watching Machete Kills. It's a high caliber popcorn movie. You're gonna go in this movie with probably zero expectations to minimal and walk away being like, I kind of liked that part. I kind of enjoyed this thing. It was different, you know? It's not like one of those Academy Award nominee, Academy Award winner, like, okay, we got it, a star-studded cast. But you can also have a star-studded cast of something that isn't serious. And that's what this movie is. I watched the first one, just like, and I came into this one kind of like, As I'm watching it, I found myself laughing, found myself going like, that's actually kind of cool. I kind of enjoying what they're doing. Fairly simple story-wise. The movie does pick up like how the first one, ended with the characters and the situations. They just elaborate that and they just went elaboration left field. They're taking you out there. All in all, if you don't quite want to pay a ticket to go see it, Brendan does have, I believe, discount days before 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. matinee. They're a little bit cheaper than other places, so if you want to check that out, you can. If you want to wait till Redbox, go for it. Either way, see it. It's a great Friday night thing with you and your buds, you and the girls, you and whatever. I give this movie 7 out of 10. Entertainment value, that's basically what it is. It's just entertaining. It's not one of those gotta have it, gotta need it. It's just entertaining. And we're gonna see what the viewers had to say and think about this movie. Machete Kills. What did you think of the storyline of this movie?
Definitely an interesting new thing that I've seen. I've never actually seen a Grindhouse movie. I've only heard of the Planet Terror, the Grindhouse movies, the Machete first movie. It had some unanswered questions that you're just like, well, what was that about? This movie was just full of cameos and people that you haven't seen for years, like in person. It was just crazy to see. It was over the top, but it was one of those ones that was so over the top that it made it really good.
I liked it. It's meant to be like a roller coaster. You get on and then it just takes you everywhere. I mean, it never stops. It's just twist after twist after twist. It's crazy. Over the top, but crazy. Fun.
Nothing creative or new, but it makes up for the action and the crazy overkill of the kills.
How'd you feel about the special effects, the graphics?
I didn't really feel there was a lot of them to where it was just like special effects as to where it was making up a lot of CGI things. It was more of the whole dismembering somebody. I think it was pretty funny and they were very creative with how they did the CG with the dismemberment.
I thought they did a really good job. I mean, it's meant to be over the top and extreme. Think like Kill Bill and ridiculousness, but it was fun. They did a good job. It doesn't break immersion. Just every once in a while you get a good laugh out of one of them, but it doesn't break immersion at all, which is good. You're not going, that was stupid, that doesn't look right at all, but it looked good.
They did a very good job, especially with some of the stock footage they used to create the blood spurts and the explosions, the gun muzzle flashes. I could tell they used from a thing called Action Essentials from videocopilot.net. Check it out for you visual effects guys out there. Overall, not bad for a B film.
Out of all the characters in the movie, who was your favorite character?
Mel Gibson's character was just really funny. He makes a reference at one point, and so throughout that whole time you're seeing like how that reference does play into his company and everything. It's just so funny. He was actually pretty enjoyable to watch, and I haven't seen him in a movie for years.
Mendez. What they did with Mendez was hilarious. Every scene he was in, I'm like, what's going to happen? Something crazy is going to happen. I'm not sure the actor that plays Mendez, but if you see the movie, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, Mel Gibson, it was nice to see him back after a long time. Michelle Rodriguez, even though she's in her mid-30s, she still looks like she's 25. So, no wrinkles, unless they did makeup, but she's still as hot as she was 10 years ago. And then when we first saw her in Resident Evil.
As being a Grindhouse thing is starting to kind of emerge its way on the, silver screen type thing, how do you feel about these types of movies coming out?
I don't want to say they're cheesy, they're corny. If you're wanting to go and watch just for like a good laugh, that's what it is. It's not something that you're going to go and take away and be, I'm intellectually changed from it. You're not going to do that. So, and that's what Grindhouse is usually for. They were just kind of one of those movies where you just watch just for fun, not for any other reason besides just for fun.
More and more of them are coming out, and I like them. They're just brainless fun. I mean, you go in, you watch it, and you don't have to really, it takes a whole lot of brain power to follow the plot. It's just fun, fun ride.
And did you like this movie, yes or no?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
With everything you said on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give it?
For boys, I would give it an 8 out of 10. For girls, I'd probably give it a 6.
And then what do you give it on your special scale?
Grindhouse level, which I've never seen before, I give this a good 8 out of 10.
I give it an 8, but I will say, if you're going into this movie looking for a intelligent plot, anything other than just over-the-top crazy action, you're not going to like it. But if you know exactly what you're getting into, if you saw the previous Grindhouse films or even the original Machete film, it's more of the same, and I think it even ramps it up. So if you like that genre, if you like that style, it's really good.
Go on ahead and comment below, rate it, subscribe to the channel, because we're going to be kicking these movie reviews out to you. That way you can know before you go. We apologize for the last couple weeks. We've had stuff come up, technical issues, but we are back to the plate. Next week, couple big movies. Don't know yet what we're watching, but go on ahead and tune in next week to see what it is. And we'll see you next week at the movies.